Hey everyone, we are back for our last video of the day. Let me get my lighting adjusted here. Hang on one second. These little guys here are out of Becky and Icon, and they are just about 4 weeks old. They are doing really good, starting to eat some food, and they are growing and getting to be fuzzy little guys. This little guy's name is Caleb, and he is our beautiful little pied boy that is going to have just a gorgeous coat. He is black and white, and he's going to have 2 brown eyes, it looks like, and loves to give kisses already, don't ya? You're probably thinking we're going to feed you because that's what you are used to, right? So they all had baths today, actually. And they handled that very well and enjoyed it very, very much. And so he is an adorable little guy. This is little Caleb. You can turn him around and show him the color. It is kind of funny that we have 2 pieds in this litter, and both of them are colored quite a bit the same, that have this black, what do you call it, just a ring around their bellies. And the only difference is that he has a little bit of black on his tail, and I think this little spot, and the little female doesn't. But Caleb, woolly. All these guys are very woolly, so they're beautiful little guys. This is little Becky's last litter, so we are we're enjoying her babies so much. So that is little Caleb. Okay, moving on to the next boy. Light still is just not quite right. Okay, the next little boy is, which one's that one, Maddie? Does it have the black spot on his back? Or so Copper is this little boy, and he is showing to have 1 blue eye and 1 brown eye. He has that beautiful husky mask, and he is gonna have the black coat. Probably has some silver shading, I think. Yeah, you can kind of see the silver shading in his coat, so probably be colored maybe like Dad. Beautiful little guy, and these guys are showing quite a bit of woolly so far already. It's funny when you either bottle feed puppies or get them started on food, they love to when you come and visit them and stuff, they're like, oh, is it time to eat? Their little lips get to going, little tongue. Yeah. So this is little Copper, and the next little boy is almost identical to that little guy. So far we're only able to tell them apart because of the little spot on his back is how we tell them apart. So this is Cupid, and Cupid is showing to have 2 blue eyes. He has the husky mask, just like the last little guy, and just a gorgeous little puppy. So if you're looking for, probably, I'm guessing that these guys will probably be 10 to 15 pounds. They seem like they're pretty tiny, but being that there was 8 in the litter, it's a little bit harder to gauge them for sure because, of course, they're not getting as much as what if there was only 2 of them. So that is little Cupid. So that was the 3 boys. And then she had 5 girls in the litter. So this is our tiny little sweet pea. She is just a tiny little thing. Her name is Kara. And she has 2 blue eyes, and we are bottle feeding her. We've been bottle feeding her for a week or so now, and making sure that she gets enough, and so she definitely knows what it is to have hands around her. She as soon as she hears our voices, she's like, okay, feed me now. So she's a little chocolate girl. And I guess it would be considered a pied coat, but she's got quite a bit of red, really. So it looks like a big collar and just a few splashes of white in her coat. Right? Hello, sweetheart? Yeah? Oh, yeah. She's like, is it time? After the video, baby. Okay. Now, the next one is... Who, Maddie? Who are we coming up with? Little Clover. And Little Clover is a dark red girl. And she is showing to have two blue eyes when we did the flash test last week. So she has the nose bar mask. And a pretty little girl. She's tiny too. She's very little. So, hairs in her eyes. A woolly little girl. You can see how dark red she is. So, yeah, beautiful little guys. This is a little female named Clover. Okay, then we're going to move on to, are you going to get the little pied girl? Nope. Do you remember her name? For some reason, it's Candy. This is little Candy, and she is a silver and white little girl. And she has hairy, hairy eyes. So you can see they are double blue. And she's got the big husky mask. I don't know that, would you call it an open mask? It's a really big blaze on her.
Not quite.
Yeah. So she's the biggest girl of the litter, so I'm going to guess her probably around 20 pounds is what we're guessing. And she's kind of got silver shading. So she'll probably have a coat quite a bit like her dad's, or maybe a little bit lighter even. Because I think he started out darker black than what she did. So, and that is little Candy. She's a gorgeous little girl. So at this age, their ears are just opening up, so sounds are sharper to them, and so I try and be a little bit quieter to not startle them, and make them, you just kind of, they flinch, because they're like, oh, what's that? It's so sharp. Okay, this little girl here is Caribou, and she has one blue eye and one brown eye. And she is our little pied girl that I was saying that, if you're watching the video earlier, looks like the little boy in the litter. They're very, very much alike. Cute little guys. I'm going to turn her around. And you can see, as I was saying, that he has that same stripe across his belly, but he has a little bit of black on his tail, where hers is totally white. So... Beautiful, beautiful coats, though. Just absolutely gorgeous little guys. Her little white inside her ears. Yeah, so that little girl is Caribou. And that brings us to the last one, right, Maddie? Okay, so this little girl here is Classy. And we're thinking about keeping Classy. We're going to watch her grow. She looks very, very much like Becky when she was this age. And so this is Becky's last litter, so we wanted to keep a baby out of her, and we never have. So I think this little girl is going to stay with us. And she looks just identical to what Becky looked at this age, so we're pretty excited about that. You want to try and put them all up here? Maddie's like, I don't know, Mom. Move the things out of the way. So, little Classy is the little girl right there. Look at her curling up in the roses. A little bed of roses. There's two of the girls. And there's the two other little red girls. We've got Clover, and then Kara. And then here comes the boys. That is Cupid and Copper. Okay, you got your arm on that side. Okay, so there they all are. We got the two, oh no, right. Missing out on you, buddy. So there they all are. We've got all Becky's puppies, all 8 of them. it's like trying to take family pictures. Everybody can't look the same way at once. They're growing and doing good and just gorgeous little guys. If you guys would like any information on these guys or the puppies that we did earlier today, you can reach out to us or visit our website, which is www.mainaimranchdogs.com, and we can see if one of these little babies would be a good fit for you. We do always pray about where our puppies go, so we put it in God's hands for him to just place them in the perfect homes. And we just patiently wait. We've heard so many awesome stories over the years of how these little guys have just impacted people's lives and just made such a difference in their lives. And that makes it all worthwhile, because we've put a lot of work into taking care of these guys and making sure that they are well socialized and loved, and that everybody knows that they're just special little guys. So, well, everybody